My name is Bridget. I am 28 years old. My father died when I was a young child, only 7 years old. I grew up with my mother, Martina. She was a very strong woman. She was also very beautiful. But my mother did not only want happiness. She wanted power. She wanted money, lots of money. These were the most important things for her. My mother often told me that love was not important at all. She said love could not buy you a nice home or a nice car. But I always believed in love. I thought love was the most important thing a person could have. I dreamed of a life filled with true love. Then I met Conrad. I was 23 years old when I met him. He was a quiet man. Conrad did not have a lot of money. His job was not grand, and he did not come from a rich family. He did not have a big house or a nice car. But Conrad had something much better. He had a very kind heart. We fell in love very quickly. I felt safe with him. We decided to get married. It was a small wedding. I wore a beautiful white dress. Conrad looked very handsome in his suit. I thought I would live a happy life with Conrad, but I did not know that my mother Martina had different plans. At first, my mother Martina did not like Conrad. She said he was not good enough for me. She thought he had no money. This made me sad, but my love for Conrad was strong. I thought she would accept him. After some weeks, I saw a change. Martina stopped speaking bad about Conrad. This was a surprise. I thought she was finally seeing his good heart. Then her actions changed more. She began to watch Conrad closely. There was a strange look in her eyes. My mother asked Conrad many questions. She wanted to know about his work and future dreams. She never showed this much interest in my life. Martinez came to our house almost every day. She said she missed me, but her eyes were always on Conrad. One evening, Conrad and I were at home. Martina came to visit and stayed late. I went to the kitchen for water. As I walked in, I saw Martina and Conrad near the table. Martina was touching Conrad's hand. My heart stopped beating. I could not move or speak. My mother, Martina, wanted Conrad. She wanted my husband, the man I loved, the man I married. My simple, happy life was broken. Martina gave my husband many expensive gifts, things I never got. I began to feel like a stranger in my own home. Conrad told me, "Bridget, I only love you." I wanted to believe him, but I could not. Sometimes my mother called him late at night. I wanted to shout at her. I wanted to tell her to stop, but she was my mother. I could not fight with her. I felt lost and did not know what to do. Then one evening, I found a letter. It was hidden inside Conrad's jacket. My heart began to beat fast. I knew it was not a letter from me. I opened the letter. It was Martina's, my mother's handwriting. The letter said, "Leave Bridget. Be mine. I will give you everything." My own mother had written this to my husband. She wanted him to leave me. I could not breathe. I went to Conrad. I put the letter on the table. He looked up surprised. He read the letter. "Bridget," he said, I never answered her. I never wanted her. You must believe me. I only love you." Tears filled my eyes. He saw my sadness. He stood up and held me close. I knew he was telling the truth. He would never hurt me. Martina soon found out. She was very angry. "You are so blind, Bridget," she shouted. "Conrad only stays with you because he is weak. You do not deserve him." I did not know what to say. After that day, Martina said bad things about me and Conrad. She said we fight. I felt alone and scared. I thought about leaving Conrad. Perhaps if I left, the problems would stop. But then I looked at Conrad. He was my husband. I remembered why I loved him so much. He held my hand. "We will fight this together, Bridget," he said. "She will not win. We are stronger together." We looked at each other and knew what to do. We decided to face Martina together. We would not let her break our love. One morning, I decided to follow my mother. She went to a lawyer's office. Why was she going to a lawyer? This was strange. Martina went inside. I could hear voices from inside. I heard my mother's voice. She was talking about Conrad and me. She said, "If Bridget and Conrad divorce, I can marry him. I will also get the property from my late husband." I could not believe what I heard. Martina wanted to use Conrad to get more money and our family property. My mother wanted to destroy my happy life. I felt angry. How could a mother do this to her daughter? I had always thought she loved me, but it was all for herself. I knew I had to fight. I had to protect my husband and my life. The next day, Martina came to our house. Conrad was in the living room. She opened the door and walked straight to him. Then she tried to kiss Conrad. I was shocked. I pushed her away from Conrad. I shouted, "He is my husband. He is not yours." My mother got very angry. She lifted her hand and slapped me on my face. My cheek got red. My eyes filled with tears. But I was not afraid anymore. I said, "You will never win." Martina held papers. She walked to Conrad. "Conrad," she said, "I have good news. These papers can make you rich. Sign these papers and get money. Just divorce Bridget and marry me. You will be rich." She wanted to trick Conrad with money, but Conrad loved me, not money. He looked at Martina. "I do not want your money," Conrad said. "I will never leave Bridget. I will never betray her." Then Conrad took the papers from Martina and tore them into small pieces. Martina's face turned red. She turned to me. "Bridget," she cried, "I love Conrad. I cannot stop myself. Please understand." She looked very sad. "You are my mother," I told her, "but you are my enemy now. You tried to destroy my life. You tried to take my husband." Martina finally gave up. She ran out of our house. Conrad and I looked at each other. We knew the fight was over. We knew our love was strong. Our marriage was not broken. It was stronger. We were finally free. We decided to leave the old town. We wanted a fresh start. We found a small house with a garden in a new town. Conrad found a new job. I cooked dinner and took care of the house. I thought about Martina sometimes. She stayed in the old town. She lost her name, her daughter, and everything because of her greed. Real love needs two people who choose each other every day. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.